good? My name is Calvin Valentine, the creator of what? Live to make history. And in this how-to video, we will be talking about how to do the lat pull down. So if you're stuck on how to use a lat pull down, stay tuned and this video will reveal everything. So let's get lat pulling. Lats. The lat pull down machine. Such a simple exercise, but yet executed so poorly. When I mean so poorly, I mean the form always goes out the window. People always assume that it's such a simple exercise so they know what they're doing. I've been in the gym for many years and I've seen some crazy stuff on the lat pull down machine. So crazy swinging, jumping up from the chair, smacking weights. Don't let that be you. So let me break down how to use a lat pull down machine very simply. What are your lats? Let me break this down. Your lats is basically your latimus dorsi, two large muscles located at the side of your back. So your left and your right side of your back. Your lats, once trained effectively, can give you great width. Why? Because it can give you that superhero look. It can give you the illusion of having little to no waist. Now you see why you should be implementing lats into your routine. Let's dive in. So first things first is I'm adjusting the cushion to make sure it rests comfortably on my thighs, because everybody's height is different. Some people are taller, some people are shorter, so everybody's adjustment will be slightly different. So always make sure you adjust the cushion. Feet is firmly on the ground and you're sitting comfortably, ready to do a lat pull down. So here's another example of me adjusting the cushion. I'm placing the yellow socket out towards my hands and adjusting it to where it needs to be. Remember, always double check to make sure that the socket is pushed back into the hole. You can do this by adding a bit of resistance with your hands to make sure it's firmly in place before you begin your set. Of course, we always adjust the weights. There's too much ego going around where people are lifting too heavy for what they're capable of doing, and you wonder why you don't see results. Adjust the weight first, get used to the time of the tension. Once you are used to that formation, then you can start elevating yourselves with the weight. Before we begin, always make sure your hands are slightly wide because you're working the lats. You want to engage those active muscles. This is what it would look like once you start your set. The weight will come up with the weight stack and the weight, and it should come down during the duration of your set. Ideally, you should be focused on that full stretch in the muscle when you bring it all the way up, and that pinch and that squeeze in the muscle as you're bringing it all the way down. So quick tip, if you are bringing the bar straight down away from your chest, you take the pressure off your lats. Always make sure that when you're bringing the bar down, your chest is out, your scapula is retracted backwards, and you're bringing the bar towards your chest and pinching those lats. So always keep the weight light. Keep rep range anywhere between 10 and 15 reps for you to get used to that momentum. Sometimes it's best to see things in a different perspective. So here is a different angle of me doing the exact same exercise. I'm making sure that my seating is very comfortable and the cushion is resting very comfortably on my thighs. So look closely, watch how I retract the scapula backwards. So the scapula is pushed backwards before we initially start the movement. Ideally, you need to always make sure that you are controlling the weight. So zero swinging. Watch how my back slightly bends back, which is okay because your back needs to arch slightly back. You need to lean slightly back just to bring it to your chest. If you don't slightly bend back, you won't get the activation of your lats because the bar won't reach your chest. So it's okay to slightly lean further back to activate your lats. And of course, deactivate your triceps. So I'm going to change the formation of this lat pull down exercise. I'm going to take it straight into the reverse grip lat pull down. This exercise focuses on more thickness. It doesn't just work on width, it also focuses on thickness, so it gives you that whole 3D dimension. So hand placement is shoulder width apart. Take it too wide, you take the tension off the lats. Take it too close, you also take the tension off the lats. You want to keep it around, shoulder width apart, chest out back straight. You're pushing the scapula downwards as you drive the weight towards your chest, squeezing all the way in and driving it all the way out. Last tip as well, always focus on breathing. Always exhale out on the way down and breathe in on the way up. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Remember, you are on this journey with yourselves, so cheating the way through is not going to guarantee you any results. Always go back to the basics, focus on more reps at the start. Once you're comfortable to elevate, then, only then can you begin to seriously scale. And that is how you do the lat pull down. Always remember, there's different variations of how to do the lat pull down. Remember, it's what works for you, but always start from the basics and work your way up. We must go out there and live to make history, because we have one life.